your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
The lunch ladies here at Magic City campus doing the summer lunch program. Hey Tom, how's the weather?
Yes, the weather today is pretty nice. Yes, it's summertime. It's only just beginning to get a little bit humid in spots. So, ladies, thank you for that. Hey, Tom. And 82 degrees right now. The dew point has climbed a little bit from yesterday. Now in the low 50s. Winds out of the west-northwest at 12. Bismarck's 88. The dew point right at 50. And in Williston, the temperature 84 degrees. West-southwest wind at 8. And the dew point even lower in Williston at 48 degrees. And a 46-degree dew point in Dickinson with a temperature of 83. And I'm pointing out the dew points quite a bit tonight because when you have the higher dew points, that is fuel for thunderstorms if they develop. Now, looking at the temperatures right now, you can see kind of a mixture of 70s and 80s, Bismarck being probably the hottest temperature on the map here. And when we look at the wind speed, it's roughly 5 to 15 miles an hour. Certainly not a lot of wind, but it is a little bit breezy. Here are the dew points. And notice how the lowest dew points are in the west. All right, I'm pointing that out. They're slightly higher here. And this is where the dew points are right now. Once we get to tomorrow, by early morning, still low dew points, 40s and 50s in the west. That's actually fairly dry. And even early in the morning, we could be in the mid-50s for around Highway 83 to the east. And even by maybe noon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because of the southerly wind tomorrow, we could be well into the mid-60s, maybe some 70s for dew points, and that is plenty of fuel should thunderstorms develop. But again, the low dew points are off to the west, and here's why it gets significant. Notice the threat here from the Storm Prediction Center. This is called an enhanced risk. It means we could have numerous severe thunderstorms. This is where the dew points will be in the 60s and 70s. 60s here, 40s and 50s here. So as you get lower dew points, you have a little less fuel for those thunderstorms. And this could certainly get modified a little bit. Maybe tomorrow morning when you get up, check out meteorologist Amber Wheeler on Good Day Dakota. She'll have an updated outlook for you. But that's the official one right now. And at 7 o'clock tonight, we have a fairly clear sky. You can see that. By midnight, still pretty nice. But notice how the winds out of the south, that's going to be bringing in a little more moisture. And then as we get to about noon or so, there could be a little convection going on in the north, and certainly severe weather is possible. I'm not going to write it out, but now look at this, because we're going to have a front come through, and you can see by 4 o'clock, here's 5 o'clock, maybe some storms around the Bismarck area 24 hours from now. And look at this line here. And these could be some big storms here. Maybe golf ball size hail, wind 70 to 75 miles an hour. And fortunately, some of the storms might even be bringing a little larger hail than that. But you can see this line, not much in the west. And then here we are, 7 o'clock, maybe kind of a bow echo starts to turn to the southeast at 8, 9. Again, this is just a forecast model, so you can't get locked in on exact positions. It's just a kind of a computer guesstimate, but gives us a pretty good idea. And then tomorrow night into Saturday, then we could have more thunderstorms, but those are likely going to be non-severe. 72 hours for Dickinson. We'll see cooler temperatures over the next few days. Again, hot tomorrow everywhere. I mean, hot and humid with those chances of storms in the west, not as high as everywhere else. Tonight, 60s for the low, and daytime highs tomorrow, 80s and 90s. Yes, it's going to be that hot. Here's the Bismarck 7-day, and if you're getting a little tired of the heat, take a look at next week, because for a few days next week, it cools off a little bit. But tomorrow, Lauren and Nicholas, unfortunately, we could have some big storms.
All eyes on the skies.
Absolutely. Tom, thank you.